Hey, thanks for being here. I'm supposed to set the stage and tell you what this episode is about. But honestly, I had so much fun talking with Josh that I actually forgot my script. We just started creating and talking, and before I knew it, 2 hours had gone by. So this one's a little different. It's more spontaneous, more unfiltered, which maybe is exactly what it needed to be. We talk about carpentry, we talk about discipleship, we talk about a lot of other things. And I just hope that you enjoy this, and I hope that this is something that uplifts you and helps you and inspires you, not just in day-to-day life, but also in spiritual matters. Most of all, I'll just say that sometimes the best conversations happen when you stop trying to control things or trying to control them. And this is one of those. So let's dive in. Enjoy. We are excited.
Are you? Usually before you start working on anything, it is very important, to have sharp tools. If you don't have sharp tools already, you'll have a hard time, what do you call it, working. Itakuwa ngumu bana. I've tried it before, it's not easy. Working with things that are not sharpened. So it's just doing a small pass on it, then itakuwa sawa.
Okay.
The same concept that you use here or carry on to other things that you're doing. So here you have to be gentle when you go to that other machine. You have to be also gentle with how you're working. So these are skills what do you call this?
They're applicable everywhere.
Yeah, they're applicable. So if you concentrate here, then most likely you're going to concentrate there. If you're not doing a good job, most likely also up with a job.
True.
This is something that usually I enjoy doing, making plates. Although at the moment I don't have many that are in stock.
By plates, do you mean plates for eating? Like cutlery?
Yes.
Really?
They can also be for decoration. So so just general, because the grains in the wood usually are unique in themselves. So each nini is, I want to say it's personal.
Yeah, it like draws some.
Yeah, it draws in
inspiration.
So plus also the process. It's enjoyable. What can I say? Probably if you guys come over and probably tunaweza funzana kitu moja, what we call a faceplate.
Okay.
So we're going to mount the piece of wood on the faceplate.
Why is it called a faceplate? Why is it a face? I'm not
trying to think of a smart way to answer this because I don't know.
Okay.
Why is it because it's at the front? Maybe that's the reason.
Oh, so this is the front. That's not the back.
Yeah.
So this is the front. Okay. I'm not the carpenter.
Even me,
I'm the carpenter's friend.
I'm not the carpenter. My gosh. So
okay.
Hata tulikuwa wapi? Wewe bwana.
We're mounting the faceplate.
So we're mounting
the wood to the faceplate and then put it here.
My viewers, today we're going to be making this is more like for the thickness of this piece of wood. You would consider it more of a bowl, not a plate. But so we're going to be making a bowl. They're different, like this. This is what you would consider a plate.
Sani ya mtoto.
Yeah?
Ya mtoto.
No, see, kama saucer. Yeah. But now even that's not a plate. That's a saucer. But a saucer is a plate.
No.
A
saucer is a saucer.
Bwana. Mtadisaidia tu.
But yes, we're making bowls.
Yeah.
Not a plate or a saucer. A bowl.
So once you just have to make sure it's in center. If it's not, there's a way it's just going to tell you that it's not okay. It's going to have like a lot of vibration.
Oh, like. Yeah. Okay. No, because
Actually, you know what? Actually, yes.
you see.
So just have to make sure. Usually, I put a X. So I
At
actually
the center.
cut it out of a square block. Then cut it round.
Uh-huh.
So just make sure it's at center. Then this face plate has to be connected with screws. Ndio ishikilia.
I used a drill for the first time on Christmas.
So even that means you can drill this.
Let's see.
No, actually, wacha nikupatie drill moja. Because if this thing is not secure, then
off for their heads.
Mimi unajua mimi labda sura ishachapa.
You know, at least the person who loves me will love me for me.
The personality.
For my sense of humor.
The personality.
Yeah, which is more important. Scripture says, right? Beauty fades, but character stays.
Ni kweli.
Yeah. That's in Proverbs.
Haya. Na hizo tatu I'm confident. Tatu nishiki. No, because it can move.
Yeah. One more. Oh, what a day.
So this securing there. So hii ikiwa hivi haiwezi toka.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the machine is going this way.
Yeah.
So it's like
counter.
Yeah, it's going to like tighten itself.
With the momentum.
Yeah, because it's going this way, and as we span it this way.
Yeah.
So since the tool, even when you're presenting, it's going to be like on this side. There's no point that it's ever going to like
unscrew itself. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So now, that in itself, it's too fast for
the weight of this.
Yeah. So usually most of the time, if it's not center, it's going to vibrate like that. So a way you can stop it from doing that is to reduce the speed of the
mzunguko.
Yeah. So you just have ni vile tu hawezi ona, but that's what I'm doing right now. It has a set of belts hapa.
I also want it. It's more important for me to see than for you to see.
Why viewers?
It's basically like the thing for the pusher mill.
Hey. Hey, waduya, mko wapi kuna pocho hapa kwa customer.
Okay, not the pusher mill, but
no, but
it's basically like the belt, just a belt.
No, it's
like
true.
A gear and a gear.
Tunasema mbele ni ukweli sana. Ni kama ya posho mill. Safety glasses,
goggles,
safety first.
And for the hair.
Yeah, for the hair, because we care about our hair.
Care about the hair, guys.
So you can tell from like Vileiko, it's more or less kind of okay now. Because you can see the spots that have not been hit. Even that those are the nini that have not been
ridges.
Yeah, that have not been
siagwed ground.
Ndio, because hii ni kitu kama posho mill. So actually tukitumia hizo reference ni kama hii haijasiagwa. Lakini yote ikisiagwa vizuri ndio sasa inatoka ikiwa nywe kila kitu. Pale tumefika hapa. So you just need to now usually because there's some part of this machine that I don't have. So what you call a chuck. So a chuck is now what you use to, after you finish the faceplate, usually put a chuck hapa. Then you use that chuck to hold this, so you can
work in the inside. Yeah,
work on the inside. But now since because you can't put screws on the outer side of the bolt, because now you have holes on the outer side.
That's not what we want.
Yeah, no, that's what we want. So usually you have to, like now this is what you're actually going to use as a chuck. So you just usually measure this out, like because this already had a piece.
Yeah.
So you just measure this out with a compass. Compass.
Divider.
Oh, divider.
Oops. It's okay, it's okay.
Na walisema hatutatumia hizi vitu tukitoka shule.
Bana. No, well, that was simultaneous equations, which is still. Do you use any of those? Do you use any of those?
Simu nini?
Simultaneous
But then you do-
x squared plus y squared is equals to, I don't know, guys. I'm not a mathematician.
Mi hutumia simu.
Okay. Bas, Google, tell me how. Yeah.
So once that measured out, just come hapa, then that's what we register here. So usually, so now that will be the correct, that will accept that, because it needs to be a tight fit.
Same diameter.
Yeah, the same diameter. Actually, it should be ever so slightly more, because you need a friction fit.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want now this to be, when you put this on that,
stuck.
you didn't want it to be loose, because now, yeah, it will fly out. Then of course, if it's big enough, of course it won't fit. So it's that balance in between.
Okay. Has that ever flown out?
4 times.
Hey, too many.
Why? Because I have the evidence back here. You see these pieces of mistakes. But I mean, that's how you grow.
The grain is so pretty though. Yeah, look at this.
So there's also another one. But
oh, that's cute. Oh, you're almost finished.
Yeah, usually that's the case. Sometimes.
Look at that.
So
you guys. Look at that.
And the previous one?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Ama utasema tu muta imagine ilikuwa cute.
But even as artists, as painters and drawers, artists, you have those pieces. Things are going well, and then you get this foreign idea. Maybe I should use this color. Maybe I should draw like that. And you just get so disappointed because you've come so far, and you're past that point of trusting the process. Now it's just automation. You know what you're doing. You can zone out. You're not stressing, and then whoop.
Oh well.
And now you have to forget about it.
I mean, like, okay, this one I remember it fell out because I was trying to what do you call it? To call out the inside fast. Like I was not doing it slow. Because depending on the wood, there are some that are softer than others, some that are harder. Or if your tool is not sharp, it will grab. And if it grabs and it's now not secured, it will fly off. The good thing is that it didn't hit me in the face. Yeah.
Okay, so I see the shape coming up. So this is the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah, bottom of the bowl. So usually even the process, usually for making bowls, usually like that. From the outside first, kind of refine the shape. Because the outside is what's going to determine how you're going to shape the inside.
Can I try?
Yes.
Will it fly off?
Well, we shall find out. Yeah, so first of all, the tool has to rest on the it's actually called a tool rest.
Okay.
So it has to rest on this itself. So once it's there, this hand most of the time is usually what's going to be doing the cutting. This one is just here to hold the tool in place.
So from here. Oh, do I lean in or am I leaning out?
You are.
Because I'm not moving the hand. No, guys.
It
looks nice until
you get on the ground. I'm trying to think of how it's going to, because once it's placed and you start making the cut, it's now moving it's like you're riding against, like with it, but you're holding it in place so it can
cut.
I want to say it's simple, but
it is. I think
it's getting the hang of it.
Yes. Once I do it, I'll see the place for, because I'm a tactile person.
Mm.
So the place is for adjustment. Because the theory, I'm seeing how you are. Like, you're not far from it. You're not facing it. You're standing adjacent.
Mm.
And you're pulling back. So this is supporting, this is angling. Then you just... Okay.
Simple, right?
The Lord is my witness, we shall see. If I die. Okay. So I place it and then you'll start it.
I will speed it fast. At least the only camera. Because once it's on, it's going to be.
That's it.
It's now 10 times the
intensity.
Actually, 800.
RPM?
Yeah. 100 times 1.
So you said that and then 10. No, 10. Yeah.
So most of the time, you'll want to now turn this.
Ah.
Yeah. So once it's turned that way.
I see. Okay.
Because this angle over here is what's supporting the cut over here.
Yeah.
And the under part.
Yeah. And then I just...
So you can see it's kind of removing some sort of shaving.
Yeah. I think my problem is I don't know how much weight to put on here.
Almost no
and
weight.
How much weight to put on here.
Almost every weight. Actually, it's like no weight, because you have to be mindful that. Let's say that you're working on this machine the whole day. You can't be putting all your strength.
Yeah, because fatigue.
Yeah, you'll get tired. By 5 minutes in, you'll get tired.
Yeah.
And still have how many, like 9 hours more to do.
Yeah. And that's just breakfast. So just get 10 p.m. snack, 10 a.m. snack.
So most of the time you're just holding it to
guide
with enough strength to make it stable, which is not that much by the way. So first of all, the machine has to go on first. Then that's when now you put the tool on the rest. Then now
find your angle.
Yeah, find your angle.
Okay.
At least you didn't get a catch. Usually most of the time people will get catches in the first.
Really? They did get into the wood.
Yeah, just depending on how you've set up the angle, you just get a cuff.
Okay.
It usually comes immediately. Actually.
Oh boy.
This is actually how.
Literally, I can see you trying to do the wrong thing, but you can't do the wrong thing.
I'm trying.
It's muscle memory. You've learned so intently to do the right thing, but you can't do the wrong thing.
Very true. Actually, yeah. Actually, I'm very surprised that I cannot
fail successfully. I kind of like what that says in scripture as well, because if you're so focused on just being obedient and trusting God, like everything else kind of just falls into place. And even when you want to do the wrong thing, find yourself just doing the right thing anyway.
It is hard
because you've been trained. You've been you're rubbing off on me. You've been you've adjusted, let's say, to doing the right thing and walking in the right way, but you can't can just veer off. But it's taking shape really well.
Mm.
It is. You were talking about balance, balancing between the pressure and balancing between. I think when you're explaining the spinning,
Yeah.
how do you think that translates to you and God? Because we haven't talked about you and God and this carpentry.
When you're doing this work, there's like you have no room for no, like your whole focus has to be there.
Mm.
If it's not there, almost anything can go wrong in a blink of an eye. You can, as we are saying, you can lose a finger. You can, you can,
3 finger days.
yeah. you can get hit like by the piece, like probably because when you're doing this work, you have to be aware of the piece visually. You also have to hear what's happening.
Yes.
So because there are some things that they'll tell you when they're off. Like it's like telling you, hey, inaenda kuharibika. It's like the Holy Spirit. Sometimes you're about to do something, then you're like, hey, so I mean, you have to be really mindful on your walk with God. You have to be fully there. You cannot be here working on this piece and also you're looking at what that other person is doing. Like let's say like we are like 2 people in the workshop, like you probably are working on a chair over there, me, I'm working on this. I can't be here on the machine and my eye is looking at you, because now I'm not going to be, how can I explain this? I'm trying to think of
you're not doing the right thing with what you're creating.
Yeah, like your focus is not there. And you're
putting yourself at risk.
First of all, you're putting yourself at risk. There's everything that can go wrong when you're focusing on other things, when your focus is supposed to be here. God's will in your life is to probably help this person, like a specific person, but you need to be in a certain place doing a certain job. Probably it's that work that you're tired of your boss and you want to get away, but that's where God has placed you, and He wants you to be there so you can change someone's to help someone probably come to Him, even if ukatae. God's will always work out.
True.
So but it would be in your best interest
to partner with Him.
True. But at the end of the day, all glory just goes back to Him.
Yeah.
So it's even at the end of the day, it's not about you.
Yeah.
Even you saying I brought that person to Christ,
has nothing to do with you.
It's nothing to do with you. So it's about to do with what? It's even good for you that person has come to Christ, because now your brothers in
Christ,
some sisters. But what an amazing thing that it would be if you obeyed and probably stayed in that work, even if inakuchosha ama inakugonga, you get it. Probably there are times that you may not enjoy, like in that place you're in, but if that's where God has placed you, you need to focus on that task and be your whole mind there, your ears. You'll be there, probably your body is there, but your mind is
somewhere else.
Your mind is somewhere. I'm trying to think of this verse where it says, is it in all things do all things? Is it do all things faithfully as unto the Lord?
Yeah.
You will never go wrong if you're doing things faithfully.
Yeah.
Okay, I do believe there's nothing bad that can happen in your life if you're being faithful.
Yes.
Even if a situation may seem bad,
it'll turn out. Romans says it'll turn out for your good.
Probably it's something that will lead into something good. If you're being faithful. Actually, in woodwork, there's a lot that you can hide. Even joints, especially joints that once you put together, they're never going to be seen.
Yeah.
I mean, there are ways you can still do it and still going to work out. But But that is something now that usually I try to follow through. Like even that joint that you saw,
Yeah.
like it's perfect square. So, by the way, especially for a bed, it doesn't need to.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be that square.
Because the bedding will hide it.
Yeah, because the bed will hide it. Even the joint, it will be hidden.
Yeah.
But for me, I will rest knowing personally, knowing that I did, like it was square. It is well. It's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, and I actually rest knowing that I did my best.
Yeah.
Actually, if you can take anything from anything that I say, you can never go wrong with being faithful. So, yeah.
You talking reminds me of scripture that says, "Yeah, sasa sijiko wapi," but I think, geez, yes, him to him who is faithful with little, much is given to him, or much is added to him.
The
right?
parable of the talents.
Yes, because if you are able to steward something small, something that people look at as nonsensical, or it's cheap anyway, whatever. If you buy a lump, it's like, it's just for 50 shillings. Who's gonna know? And you beat it, and it could have lasted 5 years, but now it's lasted 5 minutes, nigga. Yo, come on. But if you take care of it like it actually is worth 5 Gs or 500 Gs, you could imagine how much more that 500G lamp will serve you when you get it, and how much God will give you when you're taking care of the little. Yeah, like you're saying, if you're in an office where you don't really like being in that office, you never know what God is doing there. So just do it right.
Yeah, do it right.
Do it right. And do one question.
Yeah.
Almost final. I know, but they don't know that you play the trumpet.
Laughs in English.
This guy is multi-talented. I thought he started playing the trumpet in uni, but then on my way here, he pops the bubble.
That's a high school.
He said in high school. So how did you end up in woodworking?
What is the story? I don't know. I've always liked working with my hands. Even from if I can go back to my youth.
He's 20, guys.
Yeah, even from me being a kid. I've always liked, I don't know, doing things with my hands. It's building stuff. I have even photos of me. I've taken apart birds' nests.
A bird's nest.
Niliziambia now.
How did you get it? Ulipanda mti?
Nilipanda mti.
Hey, crazy.
So I've taken apart many calculators.
How would you even think of that?
In my primary and high school. High school, I took apart desks. Oi.
Trees.
Hata I'm sorry.
No.
Hiyo time sikujua ni kitu mbaya.
Who said you got in trouble?
No.
But you were never found.
Yeah, I was never found out.
It's him.
Yeah.
Admission.
Even your maisha. Plus also I grew up in a farm. So so we always fixing stuff around the farm. Kidogo unasikia pipe imepasuka hapo, unaenda haraka unaifunga na blada. Ama unaichimba like that's the kind of work that I've always enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
So ama sweeping the roof, unapata tu umeambiwa shika hii nini, unataka tu na mambao.
Ndio unatupwa ama ndio unatupwa huko juu.
Would have been easier because balancing sometimes we say balance kwa edge of
no. Okay, high roofs scared the heck out of me.
Yeah. So plus also I grew up with my dad always fixing stuff.
Yeah.
So and even my uncles, actually almost everyone in my family is very handy.
Yeah.
I think just before COVID, like 2019, there was a point where for a few months I used to take apart. I actually started with removing nails,
These nails or
if like from
those?
pallets.
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
my gosh, see makucha.
You never know. You never know.
like hitting from pallets,
Yeah.
like pallet wood.
Mm.
So I used to, I think there was a time I spent like 2 weeks nikigonga tu misumari for 2 weeks, like a whole day unaingia tu pep pep unachapa misumari. Sasa zingine unajichapa mkono
Mm.
just to have black spots,
Yeah.
because ukigonga si the damu
pulls.
yeah, it clots. So that's how I
Ouch.
started. In terms of now actually specifically woodwork, nilianza na kupiga misumari, then after that we started making hives now with my dad.
Beehives?
Yeah, beehives.
Do you guys have any
Yes.
for yourselves?
Yes.
You do?
They are they're over there. They're somewhere there.
I'll come for honey. We'll come for part 2. Honey edition.
Making hives. Then eventually said now getting into now making now small pieces of furniture, mashuraks, all that stuff. Then yeah, the interest now actually now sasa ikaingia
Captured you.
sasa kabisa. I don't know if it's in other crafts, but in woodwork, a lot of even people in YouTube usually say you buy nice or buy twice.
Yes, it's in everything. In
nice.
everything. You get it right once and it will serve you. If you buy something easy, you'll buy it 70 times. You'll buy it 70 times. Even with clothes. Like if you just get the right pair of jeans the one time, your daughter could probably wear them. Your son could probably wear them. So
lakini sana.
okay, for women we typically think about such things, but yeah, like it could last you.
And I think for like almost 2 years straight, I used to like all I did was work, like woodwork, videos, YouTube videos. So technically and sleep. So technically nilikuwa hapa nikimaliza na hapa at night when I'm like probably people are watching movies ama nini watch now YouTube videos how this is made, how this tool works, how this how can you improve this, how can you like just all kinds of stuff, even tools related. So yeah, eventually now I'm just now growing slowly, just expanding my skills, refining them, making sure like things are moving smoothly. I guess it reaches a point where now all you're doing is now just refining what you know.
Yeah.
So if it's cutting, making sure that you can get a 90-degree cut consistently.
Yeah.
Like every time you're sure that when you're cutting, this is 90 degrees.
Apart from patience, like because this moments kind of just want to.
There's room to panic.
Yeah.
But I guess when people write on the CV, works well under pressure.
This is how.
Now that's how.
This is the training.
You just need to. Personally, I've gone through a lot of those situations many times. So right now, I would say when it comes up, usually I don't panic.
Yeah.
I just know I need to do this. Maybe I can do this. Try this.
Yeah.
But I remember even the first times when I used to glue up pieces of wood together to make a whole panel. Sometimes used to like clamp the pieces of wood, then they start, because you're putting pressure, they start carving. It used to stress me. Then you release the pressure, then you see they both start like coming apart. But you have to increase the pressure.
For the glue to stick.
So you're just like, then the glue is still drying. Then you're just like, why?
Cooperate. Just work with me.
Because doing glue ups used to stress me so much. But yeah, it's crazy. They don't. It's a walk in the park.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've learned your ways around it.
Yeah, there are ways to there are ways to just put two boards together, like two like thick pieces of wood on the upper side, underside, then you clamp them together.
So it stays straight
So it
on
stays
this
straight.
side.
So it's, and now those are things that you can only learn with time.
True.
So,
in the ground.
Yeah, on the ground when you're doing the work. You can actually learn if you have a mentor. Actually, that's a good thing about having mentors. If you can have a mentor,
you learn from the mistakes.
You learn because they can explain things beforehand. Like they'll tell you, oh, do this because of this and this and this and this. At least, which is very important. Actually, even in terms of discipleship.
I was thinking that. I was just thinking that because, hey, man.
Yeah, it's really good to have someone who at least you can walk together in faith, and even who has already gone ahead of you.
Yeah.
It will make the burden lighter for you.
True.
At least, even if you probably sometimes even as Christians, when you probably umeokoka, you've been reading the word, ukiomba, then you fall into sin. Then now for you think, hey, it's the end of the.
Jesus doesn't want me anymore. I've seen Kumbe.
But now, if you have probably someone, and that's why community is very important. Why you need to sometimes, even if you have even one person that you can share with the things that you're going through.
Yeah.
To explain to him, hey, this has happened in me. And anaweza kuambia, imagine ni sawa bro.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
Just start again.
Because even the Bible still mentions how a righteous man will fall 7 times and will still get up.
Yeah, dust himself off. When you have someone around you to show you the way, you're less likely to mess up places bad.
Yeah.
Unless you're being reckless or you just hard-headed. Don't be hard-headed. Because there's literally clear instruction. It's like when God says, I've gone ahead of you. He's gone ahead of you. He's prepared the way.
Yeah.
He's made the path. All you have to do is walk.
Yeah.
So if you want to be stubborn and go this other way, it's like, no, it looks prettier there. All anew. All anew. But he'll still welcome you and be like, it's okay. You remember this is where we were? Tondele. There's no shortcuts. Right where you start is where you'll begin again. But yeah, I've learned, especially as you've said with community, being around people who help you understand that what you're going through is not crazy, and it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Just give it to God, and then wake up again and move on. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I will say thank you for having us in your space. Being someone who's very protective of her space.
Sasa anza kufungulia kwa sababu
not yet. But being someone who's very sensitive about her space, I know this means a lot. It means a lot to me. So I hope it meant a lot to you. I hope.
Yes.
Someone do. But yeah, before we get into the last bit of it, what have you learned from our session here today? If you've learned anything, or what are you taking away?
I can take away it's good to share.
Why do you say that?
Share your stories, share experiences. I don't know where I would say it, but yeah, that's what I can take away.
Okay. I don't think I have any questions. Do you have a question for me?
Why do you do this?
Why do I do this? Didn't think this would come up. Because we haven't seen a lot of creative Christians.
Yeah.
Outside of music, everybody just wants to do the guitar and play rock and sing Bethel music. And the Christian paintings that are available are just of some random white guy we all decided is Jesus.
Oops.
And I think Christian artists can do better. We can do better, especially the painters.
Yeah.
So it's just to expose and share that because we need it. I mean, look, you have a whole studio of wood. You make bikes. You draw. You remarkable, like just stunning. He's a very good trumpet player, by the way.
Yeah, slightly above average.
Very good player. And just it's God has put so much within us, and there's a day that'll come where He's asking, "What did you do with your 5 talents?" That's a scary day. You better have answers. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's what this is. Yeah. Who are you? What do you create? What do you do?
But
I am so formal all of a sudden. I didn't mean to.
it's also because vile nilikuwa nataka kuitoa resist.
The Nyeri accent.
Kwa majina kamili. No. But
Too good.
But my name is Joshua Juma.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably I'm a creative. Because it's not necessarily wood or music or kuna vitu mingi unafanya, but sana was also draw.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot. So he's most talented.
Yeah, I also draw.
Play guitar.
Yeah, play guitar. Mambo ni mengi.
I forgot.
Mtoto wa Mungu.
Mtoto wa Mungu.
Yeah.
For the English speakers.
A child of God.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. Tell us your handle so that we can follow you.
So
and disturb you online. Make some orders. Gotta make some orders.
So Instagram is Jack Studio. So that's j.a.c studio. And also same on TikTok. Thank you for this. Very much.